welcome to the Albert and Billy Show, folks. Here on WUAT Radio and Channel 18, BTC Fiber TV. About got your microphone out of its spot there, Papa. And BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Last I looked on there, keep subscribing, folks. I know it's over 3,000 subscribers. I just don't know the exact number. So keep subscribing if you can. I know some people have problems using it, or it won't let them. But if you can subscribe, we appreciate it, and all the likes and comments, all that good stuff. We appreciate that.
Would you want them to lie?
Yeah, if it's saying something good. Maybe so, I don't know. Just depends. But we do appreciate that, folks. I know that the 200th episode is over. It was at 605,000 views, so that's crazy. So thank you guys for making that our top rated episode. That's for sure. And the 300th is doing really well, though. That's what I was going to say. 300's doing really well. It was, I don't know, it was 50-something thousand, 57, 58,000. So it's doing really well. That was a good one to film. It's an important subject, so I'm glad it's doing well. Anytime mental illness can be brought to the spotlight, you want to do that for sure. But what I'm saying is we appreciate all you guys, though, for the support.
Yes.
We're always thankful and humbled by that. Really are. So thank all you guys for that. I guess I'll do some birthdays, Papa. We got quite a few. I want to wish one today. I've not even wished it to him yet. I do every year, but I haven't yet this year. But happy birthday to Caleb Bayless. Happy birthday, Caleb. Papa remembers Caleb. We're best friends for as long as I can remember. And Caleb's doing well. He's a judge now in what is the name of that town? Columbia. He's in Columbia, Tennessee.
I remember Columbia.
That's where he's at right now. But happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a great one. And want to wish happy birthday to, now these go from June 14th through the 25th. Looks like Caleb's is the only one that's today. But yesterday, Stacy Farmer and David Barger had a birthday. Happy birthday to Stacy and David. June the 14th is Kenzie Barger. She had a birthday, and Laura Campbell did on the 19th, along with Marcus Wooden and Andrew Boynton. So happy birthday to all you guys. Belated birthday. Birthdays tomorrow will be Autumn Cooley, Joyce Angel, Levi Lewis. Dang, we got a few for tomorrow. Barbara Angel, Kathy Henry, Richard Smith, Richard Smith, that's where it ends. So happy birthday, Autumn, Joyce, Levi, Barbara, Kathy, and Richard. And then on the 23rd, happy birthday to Emily DeBoard and Brandy Smith Hayes. Happy birthday, Brandy. Also, happy birthday on the 24th to Kristen Watson. And finally, on the 25th, happy birthday to Alyssa Smith. So, a lot of birthdays. Happy birthday to all you guys. Hope you have a great, did have a great birthday, are having a great birthday, are going to have a great birthday.
You got all your bases covered.
Did, didn't I? Might have to get a drink of water after that. All right. Anyway, let's see. This is I'll get to that in just a minute. Trying to see what all my announcements are first here. We got a big breakfast tomorrow, Papa.
Yes.
Oh, a good one. Okay, it's a good one. It's the Fall Creek Falls Fire Department breakfast. They're the ones that like to mix it up and be a little adventurous with their menu. I like that. So go by and see them tomorrow, folks. It's going to start at 7 in the morning, last till 10 a.m. As always, they'll have biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, hash browns, and waffles, with also fruit toppings. They also have fresh fruit, bacon, sausage, country ham, fried bologna, as Papa says, orange juice, coffee, and milk to drink. Let's see, it's $10 a plate. I thought that's what it was. 10 and under can eat for free, but member proceeds benefit their operations and equipment. It's volunteer fire department, as we always say here. So you're doing a good deed as well. You're doing a good deed and you're getting a good plate of food. So
There you go.
it's a win-win. We have the book bus schedule out, Papa. Well, I remember on our 300th episode, Becky Ridley talked about this a little bit, about the book bus coming back. So it's back, and it actually got underway on June the 19th. So that was this week, and it was yesterday. It'll continue. Let's see, on the 25th, they will be at the Pikeville Townhouses from 12 to 3 p.m. On June 26th, they'll be at Rigsby Elementary from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The 27th, they'll be at the Bledsoe County Public Library right here in downtown from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. On July the 9th, they'll be back at the Pikeville Townhouses from 12 to 3 p.m. July 10th at Mary V. Wheeler Elementary, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The 11th, Rigsby Elementary, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. 16th, they'll be back at the Townhouses from 12 to 3. And then their final two appearances will be on the 17th at Pikeville Elementary from 9 to 12. And finally, they'll wrap it up on July the 18th, and that will be at the Bledsoe County Public Library from 9 a.m. until 12 noon. So check out the Bledsoe County Book Bus and receive a free book to add to your home library. That's a good thing they do.
It sounds.
Let's see. What in the world? Wow, this is a lot right here. I'll just say that this is underway. Its plans, they're underway for the annual Bledsoe County Give a Child a Chance Day, and donations of school supplies are needed. Reminds Michelle Raines, Bledsoe County School Health Coordinator. Each year, nearly 600 students do receive a free backpack, and it's filled with items students need as they start their school year this fall. Local businesses, industries, and individuals are encouraged to donate items that will be distributed every day, or it'll be that day, I'm sorry. They suggest school items, and there's a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
That's in the Bledsonian, but you kind of get the point. You're going to want folders, pencils, crayons, things like that. Spiral notebooks, college ruled marble composition notebooks, mechanical pencils, black pens, blue pens, highlighters. But if you have any questions, because there's a lot more mentioned there, if you have any questions, just give her a call at 447-2022. That's 447-2022. And you can find out more about that. Whew. All right, let's see what we got here. You see, the next one will be a reminder of Pikeville Summer Nights. We've done 2 so far. The next one's going to be July the 6th, and that will be the band Good Rockin' Tonight, which they've been here a few times. They're going to be performing that weekend on the Main Street stage at 5 p.m. And the cruise in will be at 4. Okay, I'm about done, Papa.
You're doing well. You're doing
It's
well.
a lot, isn't it? At least it's a halfway pretty day out there today, though. But it's just really hot out there, isn't it?
It's hot.
Okay, this is a big one, and we'll be filming on location there actually, right before this event, the weekend of it. It's the Lucky Star, the 11th annual Bledsoe Bash. It's 10, and it's a charity. They do this. Well, this is 11th annual. Kids benefit from this big time because they get free toys for Christmas, so you can't beat that. So anyway, they ask for a $10 donation or more if you want to. $5 per kid. Gate proceeds go to the children of Bledsoe County. They'll have live music, and camping is available. They do have a huge campground area. It's really nice, really nice. You can camp there in tents for $20 a night. RV is $25 per night, and food will be provided by Mama Jessie's Grill. So never ate there. I have to try something new on that one.
Never heard of it.
No, the food is always good there though. Fishing and swimming, as every year, will be available. Bring your own chairs. Yeah, they have a nice lake pond.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful piece of property, really. The live music that'll be performing that weekend, which is August 30th, 31st, and September 1st and 2nd. So it's Labor Day weekend. And they started doing it on Labor Day weekend last year. That's when they first started doing that. It is a little bit, it's not as hot because it used to be in June. But Don Poobah Mealer, what a name. He'll be performing. The Red 72s. That's a cool name. They'll be performing. Never heard them though. South Lane Band. All right, 12 strings. I like that. Danger Teague will be performing. What's some names? And well, you know about these though. We know them well. Cam and the Fresh Buzz will be performing as well. They'll be here on the show too in a couple of weeks. In a few weeks, they'll be here promoting new music. But they'll be entertaining at the Lucky Star Bash, obviously. So entertainment, food, camping, it's a really good event. And it's 11th annual, and it's for a good cause, for a very good cause.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a mouthful, I tell you.
The Rescue Squad has a fireworks sale going on, and it will be today through the 26th from 3 to 8 in the afternoon.
Okay.
On the 27th of this month through July the 4th, it'll be open from 10 in the morning until 10 at night.
Getting
Or
ready
later
for the
if
4th
the
of July.
business dictates it.
Yeah, I'd say later.
If you need to check on anything, you can call 423-994-8038. They encourage you to buy their fireworks. They say they're the lowest prices available.
Well, there you go. There's a good reason to buy them
That
then.
would be the best reason.
It would be.
There's also a country breakfast next Saturday at the
Okay.
Pikeville Fire Department.
Oh yeah, that's one here in town, yeah.
That is from 6 o'clock in the morning until 10, so you get to eat for 4 hours.
And they don't usually have one. So that's a special one.
Pikeville Volunteer Fire Department, that's what
Yeah.
it says.
Oh yeah, it's them. It's just it's kind of a special occasion.
Yeah, it is. You pay $10, but you get bacon and sausage and bologna, eggs, potatoes, biscuits, gravy, drinks and coffee, a drink and coffee. And the fire department is located down here on Municipal Drive. And if you deem it necessary to be there that day, you're helping support the fire department, and the fire department keeps this town safe.
That's
This
right.
county's safe, all the fire
For
departments.
free.
Yes, it doesn't cost you
Volunteer.
anything. Okay, the bargain basement at the Pikeville United Methodist Church
Oh yeah.
is going to be open tomorrow from 9 in the morning until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So this is a thrift shop. It's run by the Methodist women, and they'll have bags of grocery bags. That's a big bag for $1. And inside that bag will not only be clothes, but there might be CDs, there might be books. So
That's
it will
right.
be worth your while to go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some of the items are marked $1. And if you know somebody that's waiting on you, you might wink at them and get it cheaper.
You never know, do you?
So anyway, they will accept
Papa's gonna get
donations.
somebody in trouble.
They will accept donations on Thursdays from 2 to 4.
Okay,
If you
that's good.
if you want to give them something to sell, they'll take it.
That's good.
That's good.
That is.
I like that.
Well, I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I
I
feel
don't
like it
think
could
so.
be a heat shower if anything, if it does, but it's still blue, clear skies out there though.
I don't think it's going to rain.
I hope not. It's either really, really hot or it's pouring down the rain in the summertime. Really
Today-
humid.
Today's the first day of summer, I believe.
Really?
Legal.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it is time for
Trivia. Are you
Yes.
ready?
I'm ready as I'm going to be. I'm never quite ready for trivia.
When I go over these, I can't even remember where I got these, but they hit my mind and I write them down.
Mm-hmm.
In
I
which
know.
state do you visit the NFL Hall of Fame?
Mm. Oh wow.
Been
The
there, done that.
NFL
Been there.
NFL Hall of Fame. Okay. I really don't know where it's at though.
Canton, Ohio.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
Somebody, and this happened in the last century, the Wolfman came on the scene as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
The only man they could get to play the part, give me his name.
Well, of course I don't know it.
You would not remember it, but
Starts with a V though.
it starts with an L.
Dang it. I mean, I can't think of the name, but I'll know it once you say
Lon Chaney.
it. Yes. Yes.
He was the Wolfman, and you could watch him go from a human being to a wolf.
Oh, really?
They would go. They would dress him up as like you would be watching a time, but they would turn the camera off, and then they would do a little more on him, do a little more on him, but he would change.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know if I've ever watched that. I know it's a classic.
Oh, it's a classic. Okay, Looney Tunes. One of the characters is Bugs Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Give me his 3 famous words.
Oh, what's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? That's what he would
what's
always
up,
say
Doc? Yeah.
as he's munching on a carrot.
Always. After he's outsmarted, all of them, basically.
Now, if a TD is 6 points and a field
Touchdown.
goal is 3 points, give me 2 ways in a football game that you can score 2 points.
Okay, I actually know them. It's a 2-point conversion is one way.
That's either by a run or a pass
Yeah.
instead of the PAT.
You're going for it instead of going for the point after. And the other would be a safety.
How you score a
Tackle. Yeah, you tackle in the end zone.
tackle them in their own end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, Billy. Number 3. Can you give me 3 states with 2 SC schools in them?
2 SEC schools. How many states did you say?
Give
Or
me
you
3.
did- So there's some states with 2 SEC schools. Okay, well Tennessee's one of them.
Tennessee's one of them.
Because you got UT and Vanderbilt. Mississippi has Ole Miss and Mississippi
There you
State.
go. That's 2 of them.
It has to be 2 SEC schools though, don't it? Let me think. Oh no. Oh, Alabama. and
Alabama.
Auburn. Yeah.
Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, number 4. President Lincoln signed into law a document giving slaves their freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the name of that
Okay.
document he signed. What's it called? Giving the slaves their freedom.
Oh, I don't think my lifeline's back there. That's a tough one. I don't know. I know it's a famous thing, but I don't know.
Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah. I knew it was a proclamation of some kind, but I didn't know the rest of it.
But if a slave chose to stay where they were allowed to do that.
Really?
They couldn't stay because.
Well, that must have meant the family was really good to them. They didn't want to leave.
Do you know what a sharecropper is?
Kinda, yeah.
R.D. Robertson
Mm-hmm.
had a sharecropper that worked for him. He furnished him a place free.
Yeah.
Had his
Free
own
room
house,
and board.
and he had a plot of land that he
Kinda
could
like
plant his
that,
own
yes.
crop on. He gave him a hog a year to kill, and so he furnished him goods
To work there.
but he furnished him little money
Yeah.
because he gave him all this.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So
it's kind of similar to that.
if a slave wanted to stay where they were,
Hmm.
they knew they had a place to live, they had
Mhm.
food to eat.
Yeah. And when probably obviously weren't being abused or they wouldn't want to stay either.
Well, I'm sure that
Mhm.
they were taken advantage of many times, but by the same token,
Oh, probably were. Some just weren't as bad as some places probably weren't as bad as others.
I'm sure
That's
that.
because you didn't want to leave, for the most part.
Give me the name of two sports figures that have the nickname Bear associated with their name.
Well, Bear Bryant.
Paul Bear Bryant
Hmm.
is one. He was the coach at
Alabama.
Kentucky, and then he went to Alabama.
Hmm. You would make it two examples. Bear.
Very famous
Is he a famous golfer?
golfer.
It's Jack
Jack
Nichols.
Jack
Nichols. Yeah. Yeah. He's good.
Nichols.
Nicholas. Yeah, he's good. Jack Nicholas.
Okay, what was he called?
I don't know. So you said the bear or something.
The Golden Bear.
The Golden Bear.
He was big.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was very famous. Him and Arnold Palmer.
Ohio has at least 4 colleges. Name them.
Oh, dang, Papa. Ohio State,
Ohio State is 1.
Cincinnati,
Cincinnati's 2.
Xavier,
Xavier's 3.
Dayton.
Well,
That's 4.
University of Ohio, and
Yeah, that'd be another one.
that's where it is, but that's
I don't know
Ohio
either.
State and the University.
Ohio
of-
State's the main one in that
That's the big
state.
one. That's
Yeah.
the biggie. There, you did very well, Billy.
Well, thank you. Those were
Like I say,
a little tricky, but not too bad. A couple of them a little tricky.
you've got to realize
Yeah, you thought a lot of these a long time ago.
these come to my mind. Some of these are maybe I've had them on my mind. I did this maybe 3 years ago. Or 2
Yeah, I
years
know. Yeah, exactly. I know. Trust me, I know. I'll go ahead and thank our sponsors before we go to a break.
Okay.
Thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank,
Yes.
Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's of Pottville, the offices of Janine Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, and Michael Walker. Got to get all the information from Zach and Shelley too, but we have a campaign, an election coming up for assessor tax property. So both of them are sponsoring the show. The incumbent Zach Ollendorf, thank you, and his Republican challenger Shelley Campbell Bridges, the campaign also is a sponsor. So thank you, Shelley. And I think they're going. I don't know if they're both going to be on here, but it's possible. Working on it. We'll see. But anyway, that's 2 new ones along with the Lucky Star event venue. Thank you. As we've been saying, you'll see them soon, as we'll be filming there. Also, thank you to Farm Bureau Insurance, the Morgan Brothers, which includes the Pikeville Family Restaurant. Get the waffle; it's good, and sausage sandwich was really good too. Very good sausage sandwich. I like that, and the BLT is pretty good too. But I like the waffle, really good. And the Bankwalker Brewery. Remember, you can play pool in their pool league on Thursdays. They open at 4 p.m. each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can go in there and watch UT ball games in the day and get a good meal. A lot of people are doing that. It's a cool place to go hang out, and it's a nice place. Also, we're our closest neighbor, literally, Nickel Row Antiques, and they have a new business too, Pawpaw Spring Street Antiques, and we'll be filming there as well soon to show that place off. The Mill Dam Outdoor Adventures. Dang it, we gotta get with them. We won't film there forever. It's Lola's right here on Main Street, Lee Station Baptist Church, the Daily Stop, and it's quilting time. I like that name. And it's over at Dr. Smith's old office and the Loom, which that part, it's not yet open, but it's making a lot of progress. They're getting close.
They got to be closer than they were.
Yeah, they got to be getting really close. But thank you to all of our sponsors. And coming up after the commercial break, we'll have some sports of all sorts for you. I'm happy about at least, well, a lot of it. I'm happy about the Boston Celtics and the Tennessee baseball team. We'll be telling you guys all about that coming up, along with some good old Albertology and some jokes as well. That's all coming up right here on the Albert and Billy Show, so stay tuned, folks.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show. Listen to us on WUAT Radio and watch us on Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV and the BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Like I said, get on there, like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. I think I covered it all, didn't I? I tried to.
You just want to tune in every Friday when we do this show.
Yeah, that's right. Every you can see all the episodes on there, actually.
But it's shown all during the week.
Yeah, on Channel 18 it is.
Channel 18.
Sure is. But well, Papa, I'm excited about sports this week because it's not depressing about Tennessee.
It's not depressing.
And my Celtics won the NBA championship.
There you go.
18th, baby. That's the record. They were tied with the Los Angeles Lakers for the most. They had 17 apiece. Not no more. Boston won their 18th.
But that's been a while since they won.
Yeah, 2008 was their last one. Yeah.
That's 16 years.
Yeah, and before that it was 86. Larry Bird and Parrish.
I remember Larry Bird.
Yeah, they were great those years. That's when I was a kid. That's when I started liking them. I watched them play the Lakers one day, and I don't know, for some reason I liked the Celtics and liked them ever since. But they are the most traditional storied franchise in the league, though, by far. They have the most tradition, the most wins, the most championships.
Well, they seem to have a cohesive unit.
Oh yeah,
and play well together.
Yeah, this group, I think this group will win at least one or two more, I would say, because they're young. They're a dangerous team, and they're very balanced.
They're not dependent on one man to do
the scoring. That's always a good thing.
Tatum passes the ball off a lot of times.
He does. He could score more than what he does, but yeah, he does.
I think so. Okay, on Friday the 14th, which was a week ago today, Tennessee's baseball team took on number 8 seeded Florida State.
Oh man, that was a great game too. The first one.
Tennessee was behind 11-8 when they came to bat for the last time.
Bottom of the ninth,
And
2 outs,
and
they come
won
back.
12-11.
I watched that.
I did too.
It was great. I thought Tennessee had lost. I was like, well, it's over. And I couldn't believe it. And it was a lot of that. Most of the comeback was not only in the ninth inning, but with 2 outs.
Yes.
They did all that. Let's talk about under pressure making big plays. They did.
Tony Vitello had to be a pleased coach.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, last Friday, the Mavericks
And Celtics.
in Game 4 with the Celtics.
Mavericks won that
The
one.
Mavericks won 122-84. So Boston was still ahead. 3
3-1.
games to 1. Also, golf took center stage. The U.S. Open was going on, and Tiger Woods tried to establish himself as a competitor. So the first day, he carded a 4 over for his round. The second day, he carded a 7 over. He did not get to play the third round. He missed the cut.
He misses the cut a lot.
No more
anymore,
Tiger.
don't he?
Okay. Also in golf, DeChambeau beat Roy McIlroy in the U.S. Open, and this
You can't read your own writing.
that's all about golf. That's all about golf.
Thank God.
On Sunday, Tennessee's baseball team lived up to the number 1 ranking
They did much better in that one.
by
Beating North
winning
Carolina.
6-1, and Tennessee is 2-0 in Omaha.
That was a much more comfortable win against Carolina.
That was their 57th win of the year.
Yeah, that's huge.
So
That's huge. And then they beat Florida State again to advance to the finals.
yes, they will.
They did beat Florida State. They beat them the other day, but it wasn't as close this time.
No. Okay, on Monday, the Dallas Mavericks played game number 5 with the Celtics.
That's the magic
and,
one.
Those first 4 games were left Celtics ahead 3-1, and they won this game 106-88.
Yeah,
And
blew them out.
Tatum had 31 points, and for the opposition, Luke had 28 points in a losing cause.
The Celtics
good.
had them with the depth. I said that from the get-go. The Mavericks have 2 great players. The Celtics have a team full of great players, and that was the difference.
That was the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was the first championship for Tatum and Hartford, so they were proud of themselves. They were on top of the basketball world.
That was I enjoyed every minute of it.
That was title number 18 for Boston, you said,
Mm-hmm.
which was a record. On Tuesday,
Yeah, it broke the record as tied with the Lakers, our arch rival.
okay, on Tuesday, on the
Can't beat that.
television, I heard an announcement that baseball's legend Willie Mays had died at 93.
Yeah, I was at your house when I think you just found out about it, or we were talking about it.
He was known as the Say Hey Kid. He was also known
Say
for
Hey
making
Kid.
a catch. He was running from home plate towards center field, had his back to the ball, and caught the ball.
Dang. Wow. That's
On
pretty cool.
Wednesday of this past week, the Pistons fired their head coach, Monty Williams. He was
Mhm.
only there for 1 year.
Well, they didn't give him much of a chance, did they?
He just won 14 games.
Well, yeah.
They decided it's time for a move.
Well, that is a bad year. But he may not have no talent to work with. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure he didn't. He won only 14 games.
Yeah, something went bad wrong.
Okay, Tennessee then on Wednesday took on Florida State in the Florida in the College World Series. Florida State, it was Florida State. They had a coach that'd been there 40 years. He was the winningest coach in college baseball history.
Now, what's that again now? Florida State?
State's coach was the winningest coach in college baseball history. He'd been there 40 years though.
Okay.
But Tennessee won that game 7-2.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It was much more comfortable.
So
that's when they advanced to the finals.
Yeah.
And Texas A&M and Florida played, and Texas A&M
Texas A&M
won.
won. Okay.
The All SEC finals, Papa.
All SEC. That's today, isn't it?
I think it's tomorrow and Sunday, I believe. And then, if necessary, Monday.
If
I hope it'd be awesome. Tennessee just sweeps them, wins the first two, and no nerves whatsoever. Don't have to worry about it. Because it'll be their first national championship in baseball. I want to see them do it.
Well, I think since 1951.
Well,
That'd be 73 years.
I didn't even know that. Well, did they win it then, though? Or
That's what it said.
or they
I've got
won
that
it?
down. I've got that down. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I've been sent a message when I watch baseball, and the message I've seen it inscribed on the ground. It says "Greatest Show on Dirt."
That's pretty funny.
This is a play on words. This
Greatest show on earth is
the greatest
circus.
show on earth was a circus.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah, I believe so. 'Cause that's that's one of the most famous ones.
But the greatest show on dirt, I like that.
I like that. That's pretty smart.
Okay. Yesterday, the Lakers signed J.J. Redick as their coach.
The Lakers did?
The Lakers. He's never coached in the pro ball game at all.
Where'd their coach go? They had they made the playoffs, but barely. But I didn't think did they get rid of their coach or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say he got rid of them.
He may have, yeah.
I think that the Lakers have a player that is that dictates what coach they
I
hire.
think so too. It's LeBron.
LeBron.
I think that explains why he's played for so many different teams.
I think so too.
Yeah, he needs
And
to
he's
lose
had
the
9
ego.
different coaches at the Lakers.
Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
So I think that's one of the reasons they had to get a new coach, and they had to go
Put up
get
with
a man
somebody,
that
put up
never
his
had
ego.
never had any experience at all.
True. I know J.J. Redick, familiar with him coaching and playing ball. I don't think he's the type that will put up with LeBron James' mouth, though, and ego.
Well,
It'll take a person like that.
There has to be a coach,
Yeah.
just the same as there got to be boundaries.
There's got to be boundaries.
There's
The
gotta have
problem is they
some
pay some of them
rules.
way too much, and they think they're above it.
Yeah.
They shouldn't pay them so much.
So that's what it is, I think.
I do too.
But that's it for sports.
Well, go Vols. Congratulations, Celtics.
There you go. That's the best way to say it.
And I really hope Tennessee, hope we come back next week to tell you that Tennessee won their first national championship in baseball.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be. You got a Tennessee shirt on today.
I noticed.
Representing.
I noticed at the Bible study this morning, Jeff had on an orange shirt. The pastor said, "Well, both of you got on orange shirts." I said, "Yes, but I've got a T on mine."
That's right.
I was proud of Tennessee.
Heck yeah. And this team is fun to watch. Sometimes baseball can't keep my attention long, but this has been all right to watch. They're a
I
fun
think
team to
one
watch.
thing that has improved the game of baseball is the time frame between pitches.
Yeah.
I think that's hastened the game up. So.
Yeah, it desperately needed that.
Yeah.
Well, what you got for Albertology? I see some dumb crooks.
Here is proof that crime does not pay.
I like to hear about these dumb criminals. Let's hear about them. They're probably all true.
A Southern California firefighter who was paid for each forest fire that he fought was arrested for starting forest fires after his fellow firemen noticed that he would go out and start the engine before the report came in that they had a forest fire. How would he know to start the engine up?
Well, yeah, he was doing it.
He was dumb.
Yeah, he was dumb. That's
Okay.
actually that's happened close by. That's happened before.
Listen to this now. This is how dumb a man is. In South Carolina, a man walked into a local police station, dropped a bag of cocaine on the counter, and informed the desk sergeant that it was substandard cut, and he wanted the man arrested that sold it to him.
Oh my god. These are real stories. Oh my god.
Now, this is
Man, that's one of the dumbest of the dumb right there.
these are
Wow.
cures according to what they call old wives' tales.
Oh, okay. Oh, those old timey remedies.
These are old-timey remedies. To cure lung infections, rub onions on your chest.
Okay.
It'll cure it every time.
Most of them probably do work.
For kidney troubles, eat kidney beans. If that doesn't work, listen, chew the bones from a dogfish head. Chew the bones
I think I'll pass on that.
to rub your
Stick with cranberry juice.
to cure a cold.
Are these people idiots too?
Rub your feet with grease. If that doesn't work, eat some bear brains.
Yeah, right. These people are crazy. Eat some brains of a bear.
To get rid of a wart. And let me tell you something. I used to have warts on the back of my right hand.
There's all kinds of old wives' tales about that.
Well, let me
A
tell
lot.
you, I had a friend that came home with me one day for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, Albert, do you want to get rid of the warts? I said, well, it bothers me when I go to the board to write a problem down. I was in the 6th grade. He said, well, if you want to get rid of them, I'll tell you how to get rid of them. I said, well, tell me. He said, take the leaves off of a peach tree and rub those warts till they're green. Then hide the peach tree leaves, and when you forget where you hide them, the warts will be gone. It worked.
It did?
I'm not kidding.
So you did forget where you hit them? That's probably the hardest
I don't
part.
remember
wasn't
where I hit them,
it? Yeah. Well, that's good that you didn't remember.
but I could go to the board then and write.
That's crazy. What about that?
His name was Earl Van Winkle.
Oh, okay. I've heard something to do with a penny. I don't know. Some people do something with a penny too to get rid of them. I've heard.
Well, I've heard people that were the 7th son of a 7th son
Yeah, I can do it or something.
could do things. They could cure problems with your mouth by breathing in your mouth.
Wow,
Oh,
that's crazy.
but to treat a burn, rub it with mashed potatoes.
I don't know about that, but okay.
To stop a nosebleed, pack your nose with cobwebs.
What?
Cobwebs.
These people are nuts. Wow. I wouldn't do any of these things.
To cure swollen eyes, rub crab eyes on the back of your neck.
Rub crab eyes.
Listen,
Like you can just go out and get crab eyes to rub on. I don't want no crab eyes rubbed on my back anyway, or neck.
I'm not going to catch a crab. If you touch a sleeping person with a frog tongue, that person will reveal its secrets to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'd tell them a secret, all right. It'd probably be a right hook to the face. I don't think the person would react too well to that one.
Listen to these now. These are, it turns out that someone's been building them places to sit down. Listen to this. Castroville, California, one of the world's top growing centers for artichokes, is the proud home of a 15-foot tall artichoke,
Oh,
which sits next to a artichoke-shaped restaurant.
wow. That'd be so weird to see.
In Kissimmee, Florida, I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
They have a restaurant shaped like an orange,
Okay.
and this restaurant is called Orange World.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Now listen, Carolyn and I went to Dollywood, we went to Sevierville, we went to Gatlinburg several times.
I was about to say, we went about 1,000,000 times, yeah.
One thing Carolyn liked to do was go to old cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
We read tombstones.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to listen to some of these sayings that are on tombstones. Next time you go,
Really?
next time you go to a cemetery, read what the tombstones say, because dead people are trying to talk to you.
Oh.
If you see an
Did you hear
anchor,
that, Brody?
if you see an anchor on a tombstone, it means steadfast hope.
Okay. So if
If
you see
you
an anchor,
see-
that's good.
If you see a cross, an anchor, and a Bible, it
Mhm.
means faith, hope, and charity.
Okay. I'd
If
say
you
that's
see a
good.
dove, it means purity, love, and the Holy Spirit.
That'd be
In
good
our
too.
church, over the baptismal pool,
Yeah, there's dove.
there's a picture of a dove.
Mm-hmm.
A lamb suggests innocence. This is usually over a child's tombstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The error that many people make when a baby dies,
Mm-hmm.
they say, "My child went to heaven as an angel." That's not true.
Right. It's better than an angel. It's human. You know what I'm saying? It's your baby will be there.
Your baby
see
will
him
be there
again. That's what
as
you
a
have to
human
forward-
being, not
yeah.
as an angel.
Right.
An hourglass suggests time and the shortness of time.
Oh, that makes sense.
A
Yeah.
laurel
Yeah.
suggests victory.
Okay.
A lily, an Easter lily, suggests purity.
Yeah, definitely.
A mermaid, I do not agree with this. They say that if you see a mermaid on a tombstone, that it represents the dualism of Christ, half man and half Jesus. But Jesus was 100% man and
Wow.
100% God.
That's an odd one. And
That's
who
an
puts
odd
a mermaid on a tombstone anyway?
If you see an oak tree,
Watch him just act like I didn't say it. Because you
Well,
don't know, do you?
I said,
That's very weird, isn't it?
I had my say about it. I disagree with it.
Yeah,
okay.
and it's very, I would have never thought of that.
An oak represents strength. An oak tree.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
A broken sword means life is coming cut short.
Hmm.
A weeping willow suggests grief.
Yeah.
A garland represents victory over death.
There you go.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. No, the mermaid one was crazy.
Okay, this is a legend.
Ooh, a legend.
A legend can be either believed or not believed.
Good point. Good point.
A sorority girl wanted to have a deep, dark tan for a formal dance.
Yep.
She went to the local tanning salon. They said, we can't let you stay but 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I can't get a dark tan in 30 minutes.
Okay, there's the first problem.
They said, well, we're sure that you can't get more than 30 minutes anywhere you go. So everywhere
Yeah,
she
you
went,
can't.
there was a limit. But the
Mhm.
next 2 days, she went to several tanning salons.
Oh,
So
lied
she
to 'em.
got a deep, dark tan.
I bet she did.
So she spent 30 minutes in each one of them.
Whoa.
Okay. The next morning after the big dance, Her sisters found her dead
I knew it.
in her room with smoke billowing out of her eyes, ears, and mouth. An autopsy revealed that the tanning rays had cooked her body from the inside out
I can
like a
see that.
burrito.
God, man.
This spread like wildfire, and
I remember. I've heard that a bunch of times over the years. It's an
sometimes
urban legend, isn't it?
this person that they tell this about is a bride to be.
Okay.
But anyway, most people that read that believe that. Here's the truth.
Okay, let's hear the truth about it.
The story is not only false, it's
Okay.
scientifically impossible.
Okay.
Tanning rays are dangerous. Overexposure can cause sunburns, skin cancer, cataracts, and other problems. But tanning beds don't cook the human body inside out.
Would you say like a taco or something?
Yeah, like a taco. Okay. Listen to this. In May 1989,
Oh, wait. Okay.
2 years after the first rumor about that girl,
Oh,
a woman named Patsy Campbell actually did die from burns received after spending just 25 minutes in a tanning bed.
oh, really?
Campbell, who had been taking medication that made her skin very sensitive
Oh,
to light, was the first and so far only person to ever receive fatal burns in a tanning bed.
oh.
But after just 25 minutes.
So yeah, that's crazy.
It really
The
happened.
medication caused it.
Okay. Now this is
Crazy.
another legend. A young couple got married.
I think I've
The
heard this one.
reception is held at the bride's grandmother's house, and they continue a family tradition of playing a game of hide and seek.
Oh no, I don't
When
know.
it's the bride's turn to hide, she disappears. After hours of searching, they still can't find her. So finally, the police are called in to assist in the search, but she is never found. Years later, the bride's sister got married, and despite the tragedy, hide and seek is played again. So
What?
the sister decides to hide up in the attic. She knew there was a trunk,
Oh,
so she opened that trunk
I know
to
where
get
this is
in.
going.
And there was her sister, her body,
Oh.
her skeleton.
I've heard that urban legend. Yeah.
She was still in her wedding gown.
Oh my God.
This spread by word of mouth for 300 years.
I've heard that a few times over the years.
They wrote a ballad about it. The name of the ballad was The Battle of the Mistletoe Bride. At length, an oak chest had long lain hid, was found in the castle. They raised the lid.
Mm-hmm.
A skeleton from form lay mouldering there in the bridal wreath of the lady fair. Oh, sad was her fate. In sportive jest, she hid from her lord in the old oak chest. It closed with a spring and dreadful doom. The bride lay clasped in her living tomb.
God.
But truth, it never happened.
Oh. Well, that's good. That's you just never know, do you?
You wouldn't know.
Well, they had a good imagination on that one.
Here's some smart cooks.
Smart crooks. Okay, well, tell a couple. Or are they funny? We'll count them as jokes.
No, the jokes are coming last.
We'll just tell one or two of them, and we'll do most of them next week.
How do you make sure the police won't interrupt your burglary?
How do you make sure police won't interrupt your burglary?
Fix it so they can't leave their headquarters.
That's okay.
Smart crooks. That's what happened in 2001
Oh,
in the Dutch town of Stadskanaal.
where?
Stadskanaal,
Where's that at?
Dutch.
Oh, in
territory.
Holland.
Thieves simply padlocked the front gates of the high fence that surrounds the police compound, then robbed a nearby electronics store. That set off a burglary alarm in the police station. but there was nothing police could do. They couldn't get
Oh,
out.
my God.
They were locked in.
I can't
As
believe
the crooks
this.
made off with the TVs and camcorders, the cops had to sit and wait for the reinforcements to arrive from the next town. A
That is
police spokesman
insane.
said, "It's a pity that all of our officers at that moment were in the police station. Normally most of them were out on patrol.
It sure was that day, wasn't it?
They've since taken precautions to be certain it never happens again."
I'd
But
say
can
so.
you believe that?
No. That is insane.
How would the crook know to do that?
Well, that is a smart crook. I have to give him props on that. Who would have ever thought of that?
Okay, you ready for some jokes?
Yeah. It's those stories are crazy. Those urban legends.
How cold was it when temperatures plunged to 26 degrees below zero in Rockford, Illinois? The Register Star asked its readers to finish this sentence. It was so cold that blank, the readers could supply
Oh,
the information. This is what the readers of the Gazette said.
okay.
You could freeze an egg on the sidewalk instead of fry an egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had to go up and break the smoke off my chimney. It was so cold that we opened the refrigerator to heat the room. It was so cold when police saw a bank robbery suspect and said freeze, he did. It was so cold I saw a 32nd degree Mason and he was down to 15.
These are great.
It was so cold. It was so cold when I called home to Arizona, the message caused the cactus to freeze over. Listen to this last one. This is the last one.
Oh my God.
It was so cold I let my dog out and had to break him loose from the tree.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. I figured he was there from a fire hydrant.
As students entered the lunch line, I've told that one. In her rush to return to Vicinity's University in Indiana, my friend Jill was caught speeding.
Mm-hmm.
When she called to tell her parents, she did her best to downplay the incident. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news, she began. The good news is my 16-year-old car still goes 75 miles an hour. The bad news is the cops know it too.
Yeah, I think the bad news outweighs the good on that one.
Okay.
Tell us one more.
When I called my friend at his dorm room, I was somewhat surprised by an answering machine that gave me this message. Hi, this is Dave. If it's the phone company, I sent the money. If it's mom or dad, please send money.
I like that.
If it's a friend, you still owe me money.
There you go.
If it's financial aid, you don't loan me enough money.
There you
If it's a female, leave a message.
There you go.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of money.
That was pretty good. I like that message.
In my lectures on human genetics at American University in Washington, D.C., I explained that males determine the sex of the offspring by contributing either an X or a Y chromosome.
Mm-hmm.
On the exam, I asked the question, how is the sex of a child determined? One student wrote by examining it at birth.
That was
I like
pretty.
that.
I mean, yeah,
I like it.
it's hard to say it's a wrong answer, but that's funny.
My brother Dan had returned home from Marquette University in Milwaukee
Mm-hmm.
with his dirty laundry.
Golden Eagles.
With his dirty laundry, one time too many. My mother
Uh-oh.
caught him trying to sneak his clothes in the back door. Let me guess, she said, all the machines in your dorm room are broken. No, Milwaukee ran out of quarters.
Shoot, that's the lamest lie you could ever come up with. Milwaukee ran out of quarters. You gotta be kidding me. Tell one more.
Okay, avoiding the end of semester madness at St. Joseph's College in Indiana, I slipped out behind the dormitories to enjoy the weather while grading papers. Suddenly, a number of beer cans and adult magazines came flying out of one of the windows. Apparently, some students were cleaning up before their parents arrived.
Oh yeah.
And so they were cleaning up. Figuring this would be a good time for a lecture on the values of clean living, I grabbed an item or two as evidence and headed for the room. As I rounded the corner, I bumped into another student with his parents. And this is, by the way, this is a teacher.
Okay.
She's outside grading papers.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's holding a beer can and a Penthouse magazine, and the student politely introduced me to his mother and dad. He says, "Mom and Dad, I would like you to meet Brother Bill. He's one of the priests here at the college." That would not be the college you'd want your student to be.
No. That's pretty good. Well, those are pretty good, Papa. Still on a roll. I like the dumb fruits better. Yeah, those were funny. All right, folks, that's it for this edition of the Albert and Billy Show. Thanks for listening to us here on WUAT and for watching on Channel 18, BTC Fiber TV, and BTC Fiber YouTube channel. And remember, you can go to the Albert and Billy Show Facebook page too. I always forget to say that, but you can go to that and check out what's coming up, what's been going on, all that good stuff. Watch episodes. Check it out. And we will see you guys next time. Until then, have a great week, folks. So long, everybody.
See you later. Thank you, Brody. You're welcome.
Hey, folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks, everybody, for watching.